Hi, girl lifers. Good morning. It's morning still here in New York. It's just before noon. I felt inspired to come and say hello to all of you. There's a topic that keeps coming up for me with my clients in the last few weeks, and I thought it would be a really great topic to bring to our Girl Life family, and that is moving from competition to inspiration. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that. First, I want to see if anybody is joining us live. If anyone's here, please say hello. Join the party. What we're talking about is moving from competition to inspiration. So what happens with a lot of us, and this starts when we're super young, and that's why I really thought I'd bring it to the girl life movement. We sometimes we get lost in jealousy and envy. It is a very natural human emotion. Hi, Andrea. So excited to see you here. Hope you're doing well. We all grow up, unfortunately, in one way or another, and we have feelings of wishing we had what someone else had, or wishing we could be like somebody else is. I don't know, Andrea, do you ever feel this way, or have you felt this way? It's a very natural human emotion, but it doesn't always serve us. And I feel like that feeling of jealousy and that feeling of envy really is counterproductive and holds us back in our lives because I think it's very much fear-based, and I think it's really looking at our lack and what we don't have in our lives as opposed to what we do have in our lives. So I want to invite all of you to look at that competition or that competitive nature that you may think you have, and I want you to turn it into inspiration. So how can we do that? Well, whatever it is that someone else is, or characteristics that they may have that you envy or would like for yourself, I want you to look at them as a source of inspiration for what's possible for you. So, it's about really looking at how someone else is living. What characteristics does she have that you would like to invite into your own life? This is not in any way copying someone. It's jealousy turned into healthy inspiration. Andrea says, sometimes I have caught myself in it, but I try to reframe my thoughts. So that's beautiful, Andrea. I mean, I'd love to know, give me an example. How do you reframe your thoughts? But reframing is always a good thing, is looking at it in one way and then changing your perception, changing the lens through which you look at a situation, and using it to serve you. Because when we look at things and get envious and jealous and in that fear-based mentality that I can't have that, I could never have that, I could never be that, we're really blocking the flow of abundance, and we're blocking anything great from entering our lives. So again, really like taking a characteristic, taking an action that someone else is doing, and really like studying it, allowing that to be inspiration, allowing it to be a source of mentorship for you, whether it is a mentorship that the mentor is aware of, or whether it's just something that you're vibing on and you're enjoying in someone else and want to bring more of into your own life. So hi, Lori. I see that Lori's joined us. Lori, tell us about this topic. Is this something you ever experienced? I know it's very personal, but we all have it. It's completely natural. We are human beings. Andrew says, I use others as motivation and try to remember everything I do, have, and how far I have come. I love that. So that's exactly what this is about. Hi, Julie. Welcome to the chat. That's exactly what this is about. It's love you too, Julie. So good to have you here. It's about letting it serve as motivation. How can you be motivated by someone else's light? How can what they bring to the world inspire you to bring more of what's inside of you? It doesn't have to be the same thing, but we can very much look at somebody else and learn to feel inspired, learn to feel moved, know that their light is only a reflection of what's possible for us. This is a topic that comes up so frequently. I feel very passionately about it. I think that as women, we can really make such moves. We can move such mountains if we can look at each other as sisters, as we can understand that we are all at a different phase of life, and not to compare somebody. There's a quote, there's this beautiful quote, I don't know who it's by, but it's something along the lines of, don't compare your chapter 44 to somebody else's chapter 1, or don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's 44. So it's like, we are all in this together. We're at different phases of our journey, whether it's in a relationship, whether we're talking about our careers, whether we're talking about friendships, whether we're talking about a project that we've been working on, whatever it may be. Andrea says, you're inspiring me to do Facebook Live. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I hope that you do, because everyone needs your light. And hopefully the more you share your light, the more you will also inspire other people. So our action step for today is really to look at someone that you admire, and let's use these positive words of admiration or inspiration instead of words like jealousy and envy, so that we can spark that light for ourselves and not go down the path of negativity, but bring that light-filled path into our lives. And I really want you to look at someone who you admire. Look at how they're living their life. Look at the words they use. Look at the actions that they take. Look at how they behave in relationships. Look at these things, use them as a source of inspiration for yourself, and bring your light, because it's in there, it's within you. We are a sisterhood. These are examples that we want to set for each other, for our younger generation, moms, anybody out there who is working with children or in the presence of young girls. This is all about what we talked about in our 10-day Empower Her Challenge. It's about setting great examples, living in a way that inspires others, and inspires you, of course, more than anything. So thank you guys for joining me. I love chatting with you. Andrea, Julie, Lori, loved having you here. And I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.